Alright, we're going to do some Slay the Spire Ascension 20 streaming here. Got my drink ready. We're good to go. We do silent, because that's all we do. We only do silent. Silent is the best. Actually, they're apparently the worst, but I'm the best with them. Well, you know, not the best silent, but it's the best class for me, shall I say. So, I never really do trading with starting relic on silent. Starting relic's just really good. I mean, it's a bag of prep. I think common relic is probably the best here. Losing all the gold to transfer 2 cards, 2 random. Choose a card to obtain could be okay as well, but the relic, oh, one of the worst relics in the game, cool. Well, I could target question marks to try to actually get some sort of value out of it. Basically, once you do 4 question marks, you get the relic that you should have got in the first place. But since I got it so early, maybe it will actually provide me some good value. Okay, we got the easiest boss in the game, thankfully. We want to target some elites, so let's see. This way we can do. You get 4. Wow, and that's actually not too bad. Well, I might skip this one and just do 3. That seems a little more reasonable. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I could also go this way. Maybe boom, boom. If I go this way, I get more question marks. Granted, I still don't get 4. The only way I get 4 is if I go this way, and then I only fight 1 elite. It's not really good. I do want to fight the elites, so I go this way and get a shot before. Shot before is nice because silent really lacks for damage in Act 1, and you might not always get offered feasible options, but a shot really opens up your options to be able to take on these elites. And realistically, with a relic that doesn't really help me at all, and no shot, it'd be pretty hard to take on all these elites. The only thing that's nice is I could maybe do the 3, because they're, other than these 2, I got a chest in between these 2, and then fire between all the other ones, so I might skip this one. I'll go this way anyway. Let's just get these. Seems the only good route here. This guy's usually one of the easier guys to fight. Pretty straightforward, just block and hit. Usually don't really have to take damage, like too much damage on this guy. Let's hope we draw back into neutralize. Nice. So we'll only take like, what, 4 or so? Oh. No, we're still good. Ooh, that's a good potion. Not great offerings here. I might take Terror. I don't really like Terror, but it might be what we have to do. I might hit this shop up. I'm trying to think. If I do, I might just not really worry about Tiny Chest. It's kind of the shittiness of this relic. If I do this, I'm committing to this path, I think, because I don't really want to hit 2 shops up unless this shop's really bad. If this shop's really bad, we could maybe just take this route. That's a pretty good route, actually. There's no question marks, but, you know, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Okay, Dagger Throw's good. Piercing Wail. It's not damage, but it's pretty good. Could also buy a potion. Could also buy Infinite Blades. Although, I'll be honest, Infinite Blades I'm not a huge fan of versus this boss. So I might not get an Infinite Blades. I think think we're gonna go dagger throw, piercing well. We could go dagger throw, flying me, but flying me is not really that good. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'll block twice. No sense taking 5 damage. Even though we're weak, we should be able to kill this guy pretty easily next turn. So we'll do that. That. Save the piercing well in case I'm frail and I need it. So this. Again, it's no sense taking any damage that you don't need to. Should be a kill. Ooh, backstab. Dagger spray is also really good. Quick slash is okay. Backstab and dagger spray are like some of my top Act 1 attacks. I think maybe backstab is the best for this scenario. Good old jaw wound. So as you can see, I have no gold, so I'm not going to go the left route. I'm just going to commit to the right route. I guess I'll keep the piercing whale. It's a little bit better than a defend if I need it. Oh, that's a kill. Nice. Oh damn, too bad we don't have any poison. If I have any poison at all, well, if I only have a poison stab, I probably don't take catalyst. But if I had like a deadly poison or noxious fumes, I would definitely take catalyst here. I'll take dagger spray in case I get sentries, or if I run into little slimes or the little goblins. Dagger spray is pretty good. Catalyst is like game winning later on in the game, but if you take it Act 1, you're usually setting yourself up to lose. Let's do this. I might go to the fire, most likely. So let's put the damage on this guy, because he's getting buffed up. Yeah, let's get him really close to death. And then hopefully this guy buffs up so we can just kill him. No such luck, but it's fine. We'll just do this. Oh, I didn't need to do the defend there. Yeah, whatever, it probably won't matter. That's how good piercing whale is. When you're invulnerable, or when you're vulnerable, piercing whale is way better than a defend. But later on in the game, when you're fighting a lot of mobs and multi-attackers, piercing whale is just a godsend, especially against a heart. But you know, really anybody, Awakened 1, Time Eater, anybody, piercing whale is just god tier. So I'm pretty set for sentries now, it looks like. Yeah, I've got pretty good damage, I think. I mean, it's not great long-term damage, but footwork is just way better than these. I'm definitely never skipping a footwork, let's put it that way. So do you think I can take 4 on? I got 2 potions, 2 pretty good potions. I got pretty good health. And the only, yeah, I don't know. I can always abort at the end if I need to. I think Lagavulin will give me troubles. Yeah, Lagavulin will probably fuck me up. Gremlin, Sentries is probably my easiest. I'm trying to think. Gremlin Knob. Fuck it. Sentry's nice. Alright, so in this fight, you always want to kill whichever one has the least HP on the edges here, because the way they attack is like this guy attacks and these 2 attack, and they just keep alternating like that. They're literally just robots. So, you know, if you didn't know that, now you do. I could maybe hold on to these. I'm only going to throw this if I need to this turn. Don't think I already... You know what? I don't think there's a much better time I'm going to find to be able to use that, so let's just go ahead and do that now. I'll do footwork instead of a strike. This fight can go on a little bit long, and I probably just, you know... So we'll take out this guy next. He's got the lower health, and I can maybe kill him next turn. I might want a piercing wail here, yeah, because I can full block there, discard that, kill those artifacts. Who knows? Maybe neutralize can save me some damage. So we can just kill this guy. Still got this potion for some of the other fights. So we fought. I think it took like 20 or less damage here. It's not bad. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but we'll see. See, look at that. The piercing wail just allowed me to not take any damage there. Alright, not bad at all. That was definitely the best elite fight we could have ran into. Pretty shit offerings here. You know, yeah, eviscerate. I do have a dagger throw, but I don't know. It's not that good. But I might need the damage. I really don't like eviscerate. So this one exhausts itself, and I only have those two for damage. Fuck it, let's take it. I don't really advocate ever really targeting this awful thing, but looks like it might be okay here. Let's do this. Could dagger spray as well, but I think this is actually just, yeah, this gets us there easily. 8. Just take one of them down. I gotta remember that I have a letter opener. I'm really bad with remembering that I have this card. You can really allow for some interesting turns. Well, probably can't. I could maybe take deflect. If I was closer to the boss, I might consider it. I don't really like deflect, but I have a footwork, so it makes it a little bit more takeable. But it's 50-50 that I fight the knob next, so, or it's a 50% chance that I fight the knob. You never face the same elite twice in a row. Choke, yeah, it's only really good when you have, well, I don't know, choke against the knob, choke against Lagluven. Don't know if I like it. Don't know if I like it. I'm usually at best getting, you know, 15, maybe 18 damage out of it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And setup is just worthless. So let's try to take another one on. We got these potions here. Don't know if I want to see him more than I want to see Nub. I'm going to try to wait until I get footwork. Come on, footwork. Don't be in the bottom 2 of the fucking deck. There we go. No. I'm going to damage him here. Okay. Well, I think it's distilled chaos time. So we'll do this and that. Not bad. Save this for the second time around when my shit is sapped. Backstab, dagger throw. Eviscerate's actually coming in pretty clutch. You'll notice if I didn't take Eviscerate, I probably would not have been able to win this fight. So now the question becomes, do I just fully block here? I think that answer is yes. Yeah, let's just go for blocking. Do the 5 damage anyway. It's a nice thing about letter opener. So we'll do that. That. So it doesn't matter which ones we do here. Alright, we're down to 30 health. That's still enough to hopefully... Oh man, what a bad fucking turn. Yeah, we gotta do this. Just for 4 fucking damage. I need that eviscerate. There we go. Ah, shit. Seriously? Kill this fuck. Okay. Well, ooh, paper crane. That's really good. Ooh, shit. So Predator is a really good attack. One of the best attacks you can find in Act 1. Finisher's pretty shit. I would never really take it. Crippling Cloud is one of the best cards in the game. It took me a long time to realize how good Crippling Cloud is. Now, the thing about Crippling Cloud is it really needs an upgrade to be good. Honestly, even Predator's similar. Like, Predator gets to 20 damage on the upgrade. Crippling Cloud gets 7 poison on the upgrade. Both of those are just... There's a difference maker in those cards. Because at 2 energy, they're kind of awkward to play. But if you make their stats kind of overwhelming, it becomes a lot more enticing to play them. Crippling Cloud will be a lot better later on. It's kind of just good at all points of the game. I have the Paper Crane, so I feel like probably Crippling Cloud. Even if I didn't have the Paper Crane, I'd probably be taking Crippling Cloud. I'm kind of set on my attacks. Art of War, and it works. Well, we're going to have to fight an elite anyway. Might as well do it now and not have it be a green shard. And then let's just... Yeah, I don't know what we're hoping for here. We don't have any potions. Maybe we should go left. I don't know. Problem is, like... If I take on sentries... I don't know if I can survive. I mean, I did it pretty well before. I think I did less than 15. And I think I should... I think I took like 20 damage, right? 15 to 20. My deck should be better now. I don't know. Well, let's go for it. Yeah, sentries I think is what we want to see here. Damn, they have a lot of health this time. Okay, so let's do this. We don't want to take any damage, but we also don't want... We're probably not going to be able to kill it this turn. Fuck, am I dead? So... 40% less. I think I still just want to do this. So I'm technically alive. Fuck, dude. We gotta get really lucky from here on out. This is probably our best option here. Yeah. Let's really hope we get lucky here. Pray for a good draw this next turn. If we could kill him, or at least block the damage. That's a kill. Well, block, 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 block. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Seriously? Ah. So fucking stupid. Well, whatever. Let's just die. Just die and do another one. I am on a losing streak. What are we looking at here? Possible snipe. If I sniped him, could maybe take on 3. Yeah, let's go for the snipe. All attack kind of sucks. I'll take it. It's okay. It's like not as good as Dagger Spray, I feel. I'm going through. I have a chance to get a card removal, so I'll just do this. Well, there goes our snipe. But hello, Dash. Dash is really good. I actually like all these, but Dash is just like God tier for Act 1. More paint. Thank you for the upgraded defense. I should have maybe just actually blue sharded that. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, Corpse Explosion. Fuck yes. Digger Throw. Yeah, let's do Corpse Explosion. So we don't have our snipe. Does that mean we want to go here? Then we get 2. Yeah, I think either way we were going here anyway. Yeah, let's go this way. Get some upgrades. Corpse Explode is probably the best upgrade here. 6 to 9 poison is pretty huge. Dash or Neutralize to be the next priority upgrades. So at 9 poison, we should be fine here. Yeah, and I won't get the poison in here, but what I will get is I'm just doing that on the chance that I threw that away, but either way, I want to kill these as soon as possible. You know, take as little damage as possible. Let's see, 17. Might as well use the block now, I guess. So at least getting the full value out of the block. Exact full value. Fuck, I can talk. Alright, I need to kill this motherfucker. Fuck you, Sentries, honestly. Still bitter about that last game. Die, motherfuckers. Ah, Dreamcatcher, come on. Dreamcatcher sucks. Okay, we got Backstab. Yeah, let's get Backstab. I think Dash is probably the best upgrade here. What's the boss we're facing again? Hexaghost. I think we'll be fine for Hexaghost. Molten Egg. Yeah, might as well. I'm probably going to take a few more attacks. 400 gold. Where did that come from? Oh yeah, that fucking curse that I had. Okay, so let's remove that first of all. Frozen Eye is okay. Frozen Egg is better. You know, I don't really like Caltrops, but I might need it to beat this motherfucker, and I'll get it upgraded since I'm taking this, and nothing else is really speaking to me. Dagger Spray would be nice, but I already have the all-out attack, and we've already faced Sentries. Boot is fucking a joke. Could also get some potions. So let's do this. I want that upgraded. Potion-wise, I'm going to try to take on both these elites, so either poison or strength is going to be the best there. The next one I fight is going to be Log-a-Livin' or Fuckface, the Gremlin Knob. Yeah, let's take poison. Alright, so we're targeting this elite. Oh, this guy, this is an elite right here, honestly. Fuck this guy. This guy can fuck you up. Look at this. Look at this shit. Now he's going to attack me twice with my frail. Oh, nice. So, now I'll do it. God, I love Corpse Explosion. What a good ass card. Ooh, another upgraded Dash. Deadly poison is a thing. I think, yeah, I already got the corpse explode. I don't necessarily have to go. Deadly poison is not at this late in Act 1. I'm not really looking at that card anymore. I just want crippling clouds, bouncing flasks, that type of thing. 2 dashes. I should be able to do this without using this. 2 upgraded dashes. I mean, this shouldn't be too bad of a fight. Which is like rare to say as the silent. Damn, I really could have used the fucking dash this turn. Got him. Pair. Get our health kind of back. Dagger spray. I'm pretty AoE good, you know. And it's upgraded. Storm of Steel. That sucks that that's the rare I was after. So you kind of, when you take these elites on, you get a higher chance of getting a rare card. But unfortunately, the Silent has a lot of bad rares, and this is among the worst of them. This is such a useless card that you should just never take it, literally ever. It's so fucking bad. I could do this Dagger Spray. It might help me in Act 2. I think I'm pretty good, though, for Act 2. All these cards are already pretty good, and I don't want to necessarily fill my deck up with attacks, and Cloak and Dagger is just not really good enough. If I was running After Image, maybe. Do we have any good upgrades? Neutralize, I guess. Yeah, let's upgrade Neutralize. Take on this elite. Alright, so once I'm going to wait until I get my corpse explode, and then I'm going to use the poison on him. Yeah, let's do this. The maximum here. With any luck, I'll be able to block as much damage as I can. So he's got some extra strength. This turn it won't matter. He's got the green shard. He's a green shard dude. All out does Caltrops or does all out attack get me more damage here, you think? If I get attacked one more time, I probably am going to get attacked one more time. And then maybe even twice, so this, we'll find out, I guess. Oh, son of a fuck. It's only 1 HP that it cost me. Ooh, that is a very good relic. And we got the green shard out of the way. Ooh, upgraded, well played plans. Fucking GG, yo. So against this boss, not really ever worth it to rest before when you're in this HP range. I would only rest if I was at like 5 HP, you know, below 10 HP. Otherwise, you know, it just makes his second attack that much better. His first attack, I should say, on turn 2. If you didn't know, it scales off your HP. So the higher your HP, the more damage it's going to do. 14 damage. You need damage to kill this guy, really. And I have it. I'll upgrade this just for Act 2. And then it'll also help me a little bit in this fight. I was also debating Survivor. Man, Caltrops right off the bat. That's pretty good. Get the poison on. Block this. Dash, fight. I think we should have... Okay, we gotta get this into play. Got a lot of defense coming up. Let's do this. Caltrops are putting in work. Forget I had it upgraded so I can hold 2. This. So in 2 turns, he's going to have a pretty big attack. I think I just put more poison on. Call that good. You can pretty much just let this stuff tick out. So the attack after this is the one that's going to be pretty big. Do I want to risk all that attack here? I don't think I do. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah. Okay, the 2 upgraded defense is pretty good. Oh, he's dead anyway. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Upgraded 1,000 cuts. A lot better than unupgraded 1,000 cuts. Though my deck doesn't really... It's a little bit heavy of a deck. I got it 3 2 costs. So probably not 1,000 cuts. Malace, one of the better cards in the game. One of the best cards, I should say. You know, just it's such a good thing for dealing with the fucking Act 3 asshole bosses like Awaken 1 and Fun Eater. So yeah, we'll take Malace. Slaver's Collar or Cursed Key. Or these are all good, actually. I like all these boss relics. Can't really go wrong with any of them. We haven't removed any strikes, so Astrolabe could be pretty good. But this deck is a little fat. Or not fat, but heavy. So I'll probably take Cursed Key. The normal fights, I guess it's worth it to me to get a curse. Cursed Key, I don't know, maybe I should take Slaver's Collar. I already spent money on removing 1 curse, so this could be an issue. You know, oddly enough, this is one of those situations where I wish I was offered Fusion Hammer, because I have the Dreamcatcher and I have 2 of the eggs for upgrading. Like, would have been a pretty good Fusion Hammer. I don't know, should I take Astrolabe? Astrolabe gives me the most... Well, Cursed Key gives me the most immediate benefit, but then I have downsides later on. Whereas Astrolabe kind of takes care of a lot of my problems. But if I get a bad transform, that's no bueno. I just don't want these strikes. It's weird. I generally would say I'd rate Astrolabe lower than these 2 because they're energy relics, but I feel like Astrolabe's probably the correct play here. Get these strikes out, and I've already got 2 of these upgraded. I think the deck just wants consistency. Yeah, let's do Astrolabe. So let's take out... Oh, that was... Well, that sucks. Like, how many times are you going to offer me Storm of Steel this fucking run? Well, the Bouncing Flask is pretty good. Because now we have some poison. You know, whatever, I'll live with it. Let's hope for an Energy Relic later. I just, with Cursed Key, the thing you got to realize is when you have... I would basically be resigning myself to having fuckloads of strikes in my deck. And that usually is not going to be a win. So let's take on the elites on the right, I think. That way we can hit this shop up. Yeah, I think I like that. And we'll follow the question mark rooms because the fucking normal fights in Act 2 are so... like this guy, for example, is such a fuck. Such a fuck. Damn it. That's all good. Let's just get that out of our... Oh shit, I already had the hex, fuck. This is fine. Yeah. I need to start prepping this a little bit better. The incense burner. If I can prep it for piercing whale, it's really good. Upgraded too. I don't know why it was upgraded. I don't have that egg. Well, this is another way to get strike out of your deck. Ooh, and venom. I like it when I like it, but in this deck I do not like it. At least it's upgraded. It's a lot easier to play at 1 mana. You get a potion belt. Another dash, maybe? It's cheap. Why not? It's upgraded. These dashes will stop. When they're upgraded, they'll last you a little bit longer. They kind of really fall off toward the end of Act 2 and definitely in Act 3. But, you know, it's fine, I think. So let's get... do I want this Bane? Bane with Envenom's pretty good. I can't remove a strike if I get Bane, but I might need it. I only have 1 strike left anyway. I think because I have Envenom, I'm inclined to take this. Upgraded Bane with Envenom is pretty good. Let's do it. And we'll take... maybe we should go left. If I go left, I can hit one of these before. And then there's that. If I go to the right, I think we can take 3 on. This deck should be able to handle Act 3 elites pretty handily. So, Caltrops will wreck them, but I didn't draw it. Oddly enough, Storm of Steel might actually be a good thing here. So I'll put that on him. I don't know if I need to Storm of Steel here. If I do this, I'll block everything. Yeah, I probably won't. I just need to get my Caltrops basically out of the weakness potion, which could come into play here. So we'll do this, this, and this. Yeah, get fucked, birds. Get fucked. We'll wait 1 turn. Yeah, let's wait 1 turn. We want to get this intangible thing ready for the elite fight. Ooh, Crippling Cloud. Yeah, let's take it. We can upgrade that here. Ooh. Sucks because it completely nullifies that War Paint, but War Paint did its job earlier, I guess. I don't know, should I just remove the strike? Usually you always want to take the upgrade all here option. I don't particularly have a lot of cheap defense, so I might just want to upgrade them still. I debated removing the strike, but yeah. Wow, look how upgraded my fucking deck is. This is literally all I... So, Crippling Cloud and Malace are really good upgrades. I'll probably do Crippling Cloud, given that I'm coming up on Act 2 elites. So, what do I want to do here? Do this guy. He's got more health, but he'll do more damage. I'll put the weakness on him, and he'll die next turn. He'll attack me most likely this turn, yeah. So we'll just 16, 13 plus 8 is full block, yeah, so we can get a little bit of damage in. Oh wait, that's not full block. What am I talking about? I thought it was 7. Whatever. Well-laid plans and hit him once, I guess. I should actually remove Storm of Steel before I remove Strike, I think. That's how bad it is. It's upgraded too. Kind of tells you how fucked that card is. So that should take care of... I don't want to become frail. Yeah. Let's keep these, I think. No. Let's keep this one. Let's keep these. If he attacks, I'll use Piercing Wail. If he doesn't, I'll use Malaise. There's only a 25% chance he attacks, but you kind of want to be ready. Let's do Envenom and Corpse Explode. I think we can just kill him next turn, and I got the Piercing Wail anyway. Malaise, I don't think we'll need to really go that route. Yeah, he's just pretty much fucking dead. Bye-bye, bitch. I still think, and look, I didn't even, the Incense Burner, that just kind of happened on accident, but, yeah, what I mean to say is I totally planned that, yeah. Eternal Feather is okay. One nice thing there is, if I get offered Coffee Dripper, I feel pretty safe taking it between the two of them. But I want Explosive Potion over Weak Potion, so I've got that upgraded. I've got this. I don't have any other real... I guess Malaise. I don't really need the Weakness Potion, I feel. We'll take that. Ooh, Catalyst and Leg Sweep. Those are both really good. Catalyst is upgraded. I think we take Catalyst. Leg Sweep, we kind of want defense. We're lacking a little bit there. In like pure defense, I should say, but it's fine. Let's upgrade Malaise. Damn, pretty soon we're not even going to be able to upgrade anything. We'll have a fully fucking upgraded deck. Meal Ticket is good. I mean, I could take the Sapphire Key as well. I like Meal Ticket. I don't know, it'll get me a few heals in. And we can just defend. I don't want to get a wound shuffled into my deck. Venom, Caltrops. I think I do the well-laid plans here. Nah. Don't want to take too much unnecessary damage. I have this if I like have too many bad draws. So I can probably just Catalyst here, I'm thinking. I want this fight to get over soon. This can just, I guess so, he doesn't do a whole lot to us. I probably should have played one defend and then Malaced. For some reason I was thinking that was, I forgot he was already weakened. Whatever. Hey, I got the 2 healings for that. Anchor's okay, it's not really going to do anything against this boss, but, you know, it might be okay. I want the draw. I don't have any card draw, right? Like, I have a quick slash, so I have 1, like, cycle card. I have well-laid plans upgraded, which is, like, pseudo card draw, but it doesn't really dig. Sort of just, like, keeps your hand. Explosive Potion might be nice against this boss. Dexterity Potion will probably do me better, though, in the long run. Next fight, though, is an elite. Like, I'm not taking this pussy route. And if it's the Slavers, I probably want this. Probably don't want a Swift Potion. Probably want dexterity over that. That is tempting. So is that. They're both two sort of exhaustible cards that you can never have too many of in a deck when you've got kind of the what I call the classic silent deck going on, which is like apply poison and defend. You know, like Catalyst more? Or do I like, I don't know. What do I have? What do I need more of? A Catalyst? The Catalyst needs an upgrade, whereas the Piercing Wail is good on its own. I can't upgrade before the Elite. I'll do the Catalyst. Just because the rarity is different. Oh, should I do this? Be kind of a sad that I spent all those resources removing the strikes. But I don't know. I don't need it. All right, let's hope we don't die here. This is the fight I didn't really want to see, but so 9 times 3 is what, 20, 28, wait, 27. And yeah, it's pretty good. We got the explosive potion here. Then we'll take nothing here because this guy's dead. Look at that. And we got an explosion potion right back. Pen nib. Oh, and look at that piercing wail. See, that's I guess why I took Catalyst. I think actually, you know, piercing wail was better, but I knew the Catalyst is less common. You know, piercing wail is a common card, so it was likely that I'd probably get offered another. And sure enough, here I am. It's a pretty good deck. We just need another good boss relic, and we'll be set. Doing Venom. I mean, we're doing this for sure. If we do that, though, we should do this first, and then that. Yeah, we just want to break this guy's artifact as quick as possible, so we can fuck him up. 18. So I could just catalyst this guy. I guess I could quick slash as well, but I already have the non-upgraded. I won't need that catalyst to take this guy out. This will be good here. And then just take all of his strength away. The frail is pretty brutal, but as you can see there, this is why Malace and Piercing Wail are such just godly cards. So we'll just apply that and then block. And then he should be dead if we have any other poison here. Yeah. Oh, you know what though? I should have waited maybe a turn. Yeah, whatever. I'm always going to forget about this, I think. This thing is a lot better if you're paying attention to it. Poison Stab's okay, but I don't think we need it. We could do the Fletchettes. We're kind of... Yeah, we're not really that skill heavy, actually. Kind of easy to forget that dash is not a skill. Actually, I might Piercing Wail here. Just so I can play the Void Plans. And we'll keep on to these two cards. So this fight, you don't typically want to kill this guy first. Sometimes it's the best route, but 99% of the time you want to kill this guy first. The problem is if you kill this guy first, this guy gets like enraged and does some huge multi-attack against you. And yeah, you don't really want that. Bouncing Flask in this fight isn't great. I think I'll just wait until I get Venom to really start doing my poison application. I guess we can draw. Yeah, that's good. Get that. I gotta remember to get this shit out of my fucking hand. 13. I'll hold the Bane, I guess, in case I draw into Envenom. So no Envenom, but we do got this. And I'll just, this is the shittier Catalyst. I'll just apply that right now. We can definitely do Bane now. So I could Envenom and just dash, I guess. So I don't take one unnecessary damage. I gotta be frail now. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Let's do this to that fucker. And do this and that. And then hold this. Yeah. Should be fine. Oh, right. I had the corpse explode on. Another time I've forgotten about Instant Sprinter. Apparently I remembered about Pen Nib. Must have been subconscious. Deadly Poison. Don't really need it. I've already got plenty of ways to do poison. Prepared is useless. Blur is only really good if you have Dexterity. Or abundance of like energy. Like right now it's basically adding in like a defend to my deck. Like I'm probably not really able to utilize its effect that much. Gambler's Brew could maybe be okay, but I think given that I think I want the Explosive Potion for these. Anytime there's multiple guys, you know, minions involved. So I can probably just... I probably should have got Gambler's Brew here in hindsight. But I think it'll be fine. As long as I don't get too bad of draws. So I'll just do this now. I'll do that too. And I'll let this cycle back, and by the time it cycles back, we should hopefully be able to kill him. Try to kill the weaker guy first, I guess. We'll do Bane here and just take a damage. Kind of want to kill these guys before too long. Let's do this and that. Intangible this turn, so I can afford to just take these little ads. And we'll get this into play. Guess I'll just hold it. I don't want to draw back into it, so I can hold it. Although I'm not going to draw, I guess 6 cards still left. Frail. I could Piercing Wail here safely. Let's put you weak. And let's keep it like this. I forgot to use my damn Dexterity Potion. I might need it here. Let's do this. Should have used that earlier. Well, eventually we'll get our Catalyst back and we'll be able to fuck this asshole up. See, I'm still weak, although this actually gives me a lot of damage. Storm of Steel. I think it's enough to finish him. Nah, let's do this. And I'll prep my I'll prep my pen nib just to be studious. Apparently this incense burner is prepped perfectly too. I'll admit that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. But it came through. Upgraded glass knife is pretty enticing. I think normally I wouldn't take it this late. I don't know. I have Envenom with it. I just don't know if I need glass knife. It could help. Deck's getting to the point of being fat, and I have no real card draw. I mean, these two I'm definitely not taking. They're useless. Unload's not necessarily useless, but why would I take it when I can take Glass Knife? Glass Knife upgraded is pretty damn good. I got Pen Nib. I feel like Glass Knife makes sense. And, you know, and Venom as well. Ooh, Fusion Hammer. We were talking about Fusion Hammer earlier. I think it's, you know, Choker ain't bad either. Like, I don't have card draw. I have a lot of fat things. I'm probably not playing 6 cards that often. However, it definitely, I just don't have any reason to upgrade cards right now. I have everything upgraded that needs to be upgraded. So let's do the Fusion Hammer. This is a pretty good run. I think we could win as long as we don't fuck things up. So I still need my blue and red shards. The elites could fuck me up. The Reptomancer. I don't know. I should be able to take them all on. So let's go maybe this path. I like that path on the right, I think. One on the left, and it's a little riskier. I want this early shot too. Oh, that is so good that I have the incense burner prepped up here. So we'll do this. Do this and actually hope that Stormer Shields doesn't discard. Yeah, so now we can do this. We'll get this guy killed first. Easy peasy. Glass Knife. I mean, this fight, it's funny how this fight, it's usually either really easy or really a fucking pain, you know? Here I'm not even taking a damn bit of damage. So let's try to actually get our instance burner on the proper amount this time. Hopefully I'm not being greedy here. There's definitely an argument for, like, not being greedy. If I can do it one more turn, though. Look at that. That's the card that I want. So, yeah, Corpse Explode, if you didn't know, it works just fine on these guys. So we'll just put it on this guy, and we'll do 1 attack. So we're prepped up on both of them now. Leg Sweep could be good. Infinite Blades could actually be good, because I have Venom, but I don't need it. The thing with my poison right now is, like, Venom isn't necessarily the focal way of me doing it. I have this and this and this, and then the catalysts. So, like, I don't need to focus too much on making Venom powerful. It's just kind of so-so in this deck. I think Leg Sweep is better. I don't have Dexterity, which actually makes Leg Sweep better, oddly enough, compared to, like, the 1 costs. Only thing that sucks is I won't be able to upgrade it, but, you know, I need a little bit more consistent weakness application, and it does it pretty well while also blocking. Definitely not going to spend 300 gold on the fucking red mask. Yeah, let's do the shop. Get healed. Ooh, look at that footwork upgraded. Definitely fucking taking that. Art of War could be okay. Oddly, I mean, even calculated gamble. I don't have card draw. Power Potion's pretty good. Let's take that and remove this strike. Now we're back down to 30 on the deck size. It's still actually a little fat. Oh damn, I should have removed Storm of Steel. I should remove Storm of Steel next, if I can afford to. Yeah. Well, I got $8 now. Oh yeah, let's do this. We should be able to take this fight on pretty easily. Oh, look at this pen nib and glass knife action. We'll just get this out of the deck in case I don't think I'll end up cycling back, but. Yeah, that's death, right? Nice. Yeah, look at that. Not even any damage. Ooh, ice cream. Fuck. That is great. Ooh, and now that I have dexterity and backflip, backflip's amazing. And I got my card draw, so I got some card draw now. So that's pretty fucking good, right? Let's take this on. Yeah, upgrade all cards. I think I'm already ahead of you, buddy. I think I'll retain my, my right to healing. Thank you very much. And I will not take that normality because I cannot remove it. So we'll fight. It's like you pretty much always fight here. This probably should have drawn first. Yeah, whatever. Of course, it does the curse, but whatever. Let's just make sure we can get this. I just want to split this guy before too long. Oh, shit. Well, that was a miscalculation. Whatever, we should be fine. I don't want to take any damage in this fight. Got him. And then let's get this guy down. I definitely did the pen nib order wrong there. Could have killed that guy with the glass knife, but I don't think it will really matter. What the fuck is going on here? Venom. I'll be frail. I kind of want this. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it's not worth overthinking this one too much. I mean, I'm pretty much gonna destroy him, right? Backflip. That's crazy. Like, I actually, this is my least favorite boss when I'm actually in Act 1. And I can see why. It's like, you get in a situation like this, if you had your Act 1 deck, you'd be fucked, you know? Like, you would just be fucking fucked. I probably should have waited one more turn, I guess. Whatever. Sometimes turn 2 is the worst anyway, so. Yeah, wing boots this late. I wish they had, like, safeguards against getting shit like Omamori and wing boots so late. Speed pot might be better than Dex pot. Yeah, it might be better. You kind of just need the stuff the turn that you need it. I think another upgraded Caltrops is probably overkill. It's not really my source of damage. And I can beat the heart without it. Yeah, let's not use the boots yet. Okay, this guy, we just need to get some poison and get our catalysts in. So let's do this. And didn't want to draw that this turn. I guess we do footwork. Well, I have the other catalyst that hopefully will be coming up relatively later. Okay, this will be pending, even though I'm weak, but whatever. So I think one more turn. Still be weak for the entirety of this fight. Damn. Oh, well laid plans. I can't really justify using the catalyst there. It's just not really much going on there, you know. I'm getting fucked. Maybe I go for the Wraith form. I don't know what type of clock I'm on. Nightmare would be good in this deck. Of course, the very last card in the deck is Well Laden Motherfucking Plans. Okay, give me that. Give me those catalysts, boy. So nice of you to show the fuck up. So it gets us close. We can at least prep up the pen nib. Fucking catalyst, way too late, bud. I need to remember that I have ice cream as well. I probably didn't use that. A little late for that. These are all shit. I gotta say, it's hilarious to me. Okay, I hope that we get a shot. I might fucking die here. It's hilarious to me that it gives me this wing boot, and then look at this fucking bullshit up here. I cannot afford to lose 8 HP. Master strategy is pretty damn good. Upgraded panache. Probably don't need that. These are all okay, you know. But I think Master Strategy's the best. I need to dig through my deck. Alright, this guy's the easiest. I'm definitely glad we didn't end up facing Reptomancer. So which one does more here? Dash does. And I could probably just do Caltrops and save an energy. Remember to save the energy. So yeah. I could take 5 damage here. It's not the worst. I could take 5 damage and get a catalyst going. Then we should be able to kill him hopefully soon enough. Get fucked. I don't want to be greedy. Could be greedy. Try to wait a little bit. I think I should. Actually, it seems like it's a proper play. See, let's get our pen mid up to speed. Paper Crane, ooh, that's a game winning. Paper Crane's pretty damn good. Oh, we have to take the blue here. That's too bad. I probably should have took the meal ticket. I probably didn't need. Oh well, it's just 1 dexterity, I guess. Yeah, definitely would have rather had oddly smooth stone than this thing. So I could heal now. It's probably the safer thing to do, right? Yeah, none of these are that good right now. This motherfucker again. I'm glad we're not facing Reptomancer though. I can't really complain, you know. Should we draw? Let's start. Okay, let's get some poison on the motherfucker. We'll take 3 damage, whatever. Actually, we won't take any damage. This Paper Crane. You know, I might have fucked up though by not. I might just want to get these piercing arrows out of my hands. They're not particularly good against this guy. So now, hopefully when we get that other catalyst. I don't know if it's enough to kill him yet. It's up there. He's definitely dead now. Not the ideal turn for Incense Spire, but you can only do so much against this guy, you know. Kind of scares me. Blue candle, pretty useless. Fire potion, not really good at this point in the game. Those are all pretty crap. I could take on one more elite. At least make some use of this fucking relic. Get the relic that I mowed. And really no Reptomancer. That's pretty awesome. To not have to face that motherfucker. Yes. Caltrops. Be okay. Yeah, I get a little bit extra on that malaise. Bye-bye. We got the 5 too. Tungsten rod. That's pretty good. Ooh, another piercing well. I'll never really turn down, you know, piercing wells at this point. So good turn to get our key. Now we're ready. Let's hit the shop up. I'm thinking. Ooh, fuck. A little late to buy this, probably. Noxious fumes. It's upgraded. Snecko Skull. We're definitely taking Snecko Skull. I could remove. I think just getting the backflip kind of will offset the removal in this case. Riddle with holes and fletchettes would be really good with Envenom too, but I don't need it if I'm going to take Noxious Fumes. So let's take those. We're pretty fucking set now. Pretty fucking set. Dodge and roll. Block, 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 block. Deck's pretty fat. I don't think I need the dodge and roll. I don't know, who am I fighting? Time Eater? Fat decks don't do particularly well against Time Eater. Especially fat decks that get to draw through. Although I have a lot of piercing whales and I have a malaise. Dodge and roll. Is it upgraded? Wait. Where's my... Do I not get my choice? What the fuck? Where's the choice that I had? Dream catcher, like what the hell? Oh, fuck it. We'll play our powers. Yeah, it's probably gonna do me better than Corpse Explosion because Snecko Skull with Envenom is pretty damn insane. And I'll just save my... So we did the multi-attack already. We'll draw into more piercing whales. Kind of just want to hold these, I guess. So I really hate this fight. Almost as much as I hate Awaken One. But I have the 2 catalysts and I have well-laid plans, so theoretically this should hopefully not be too bad of a fight. Let's get some paper crane on this motherfucker. So I'm going to just do this now, and then the second catalyst that I get will be the one that we end up using to kill him. I'll hold on to the Malace, I think. I'll just take some damage here. I could just... do this. Bouncing Flask is also really good with Snick Arrow Skull. I'll wait for a turn where he stops fucking attacking me, and then I'm gonna Malace the fuck out of him. He's just gonna keep attacking, it looks like. I'll Malace him here. You are a real motherfucker, man. Strong Steel is pretty bad here. Alright, we need that catalyst. Yep, now you're dead, fucker. Look at that. Totally planned. Let's get the pen nib ready. It's close to ready. Alright, hopefully it's not Awakened One. Fuck. I fucking hate Awakened One. Well, we could put the Noxious Fumes in play now and just get ready for some antics here. So, Quick Slash. Just keep drawing, I guess. Put the weakness on him. Just keep drawing to try to get our powers, or at least a Malace or something. Laid plans. I could do well-laid plans. I don't know if I should. You could really... got that Malace coming up at some point. Yeah, I don't think I'll do well-laid plans quite yet. It's just gonna end up damaging me a lot. I really fucking hate this fight if I haven't mentioned it, you know, already. Oh, I hate this fight. You know what, I'm just gonna do this now. Get this fucking phase of this fight over with. The second phase of the fight isn't so bad because I can actually play powers, you know? So, this, and this, and this. I mean, it's pretty insane, like how fucked this fight is. Get some of that. Look at this. I came in with nearly full health and I'm already fucking nearly dead. Pen nib. How close are we? Die, motherfucker, I guess. Now we get phase 2. We got this. If we need it. Oh, you know what? I totally didn't even... Yeah, what I mean to say is that was very well planned by me, and I knew the incense burner was coming up this turn, which is why I chose to kill him then. Yeah, totally. Let's just do Storm of Steel here, and just to get the more poison on him, I guess. If I take 1 damage or whatever. Oh, I don't actually take 1 damage because of tungsten rod. That's pretty neat. Alright, we can start playing our powers. Let's just do this. There's no void, so that's fine. Do caltrops. Tungsten rod, it's like I can afford to not have too much there, you know. Glass knife, probably not needed at this point. Should need to survive a little bit here. Keep them weak as long as possible. Save our energy a little bit. Alright, we definitely want to get our intangible prepped up for the Act 4 elites, because it looks like we're going to win this for sure. Don't want to kill him quite yet. But if I have to, I have to. He's going to die here no matter what. So we get our pendant prepped up. And intangible is pretty shitty for the Act 4 elites. Oh well. Alright, it's a go time. Yeah, definitely not taking any of that. And I won't be able to afford anything here. Burst would have been amazing. Happy Flower, Caliper, Caliper is probably not so much, maybe. Yeah, nothing else here looks so good. Alright, Act 4 Elite time. I hate these motherfuckers. I think we take, so 21 plus 12. I believe if you go to the guy on the left, it's better. Want a backflip. Okay, Venom's good. Quilting Cloud. Alright, we're taking a little bit of damage here. There. That was so clutch to draw that right then. Alright, he'll have relatively low strength, which is nice. We do want to keep this guy on weakness. Let's patrol. I won't play the glass knife just to save some energy. So we'll play that. Keep that guy weak. Keep these, I guess. Save some energy. Just need to get the corpse exploded and the catalysts at this point. Okay. Guess we'll put it on. Oh, I guess we do kill here, right? Wait. 19. Do I have Envenom in play? So that. 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 And he's dead, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright. Bag of marbles. Bleh. Essence of steel. Bleh. Alchemize. Maybe? It'll give us an extra potion. It'll also be another deck we have to draw through to get, or another card we have to draw through to get to our good stuff. Yeah, I don't think I need it. So, start. Let's see, is this a good turn for Incense Burner? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's okay. Let's drink our power potion. Late plans would be nice. Caltrops would be nice. I don't need Caltrops is the thing. I don't need Noxious Fumes even. And if I have Envenom turn 1, you know, I'm applying a lot of poison. I feel like Late Plans might be the best here. Just have an extra one sitting around, I guess. We'll do this. We can save. We can save our piercing whales for later. The Malace, it's good. It's good in this fight, but it's not quite as good as piercing whales because he clears out his strength sap when he does his little swirly shit. So yeah, let's try to get our powers. Because we'll play that. The tungsten rod makes it so it's not too bad to take the beat of death here, and we want the weak applied for a good amount of time. Probably keep that. And we probably want that. Crippling Cloud. Yeah. Save this for one of these other big turns. What the hell, man? Where's my other Woolite? I'm glad I kept the Woolite plans because I can't fucking find the other one. Let's do the Crippling Cloud. We're going to guarantee that with Paper Crane. They want to keep him weak as long as possible. Alright, we got our well-laid plans here. I don't take any damage because I'm intangible and tungsten rod. So I think Bane into Catalyst maybe. Maybe corpse explode into catalyst. No, actually, I'll do this because I can save an energy. Gotta remember that I can actually save energy with this deck. So really, at this point, I can do. Let's do this, 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 and this. That's no real point in applying any more poison because he's damage capped. Like I'm capped in the damage I can do that. Even the Caltrops I didn't need. Like I'm capped on that damage too. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. Yeah. Well, it's another win under my belt. As you can see, piercing well, and everything turned out pretty well, so GG. We'll do a quick run review here. So let's see, score. I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to the score. So there, if you care about that, but I think I just want to take a look at the run data or the run summary. So we'll go to run history, just kind of do a review of like what worked, and like kind of what I may have just kind of got away with. But cards, we'll go over each. Include Corpse Explosion, just a god tier card in general. It was one of the first ones I upgraded. Also, it's an upgrade you might not think about, but it really is one of the better upgrades available to you. The difference between 6 and 9 poison is a lot. By the end of the game, it didn't matter too much, but when it mattered. Like a lot of those turns, you'll notice when I popped Corpse Explosion, I was like right within 2 to 3 HP, and that 9 HP or the 9 on that upgrade has made that possible. In Venom, I don't believe we had a choice in this card getting added to our deck, but it ended up being pretty good. I will say at the point that it got added, it was added on a transform, if I remember correctly, but it probably wasn't worth including in my deck at the time I received it, but I was able to kind of it was able to work out pretty well. Once it got Snecko Skull, it became pretty insane. Glass Knife, it's an Act 1 kind of god tier, similar to Dash. It's god tier in Act 1. I typically do not take it later like I did in this run, but it was already upgraded. It's a card that is much better when it's upgraded. It's still pretty good unupgraded, but when it's upgraded, it does a lot of damage for one, a lot of burst damage, and particularly within Venom, it gives you 2 procs. So overall, just a pretty good attack that I wanted it for some of those fights, kind of like the black blobs. Like I wanted to be able to burst them down quick enough that I might be able to then follow up with a Corpse Explode to finish it off. Those are the kind of fights I'm thinking about when I take something like Glass Knife. Lace, pretty god tier. Allowed me to basically play a few powers against Awaken 1 and negate his strength gain, and also to make it so that Time Eater, I could buy some time, eat time myself, and just wait for my catalyst, basically. Storm of Steel was shit. It came through Astrolabe. I probably should have removed it instead of the Strike. As you can see, it just did utterly nothing. Like, I used it every now and then just because it could, like, get my pen in quicker to where it needed to be, but overall it's just a really bad card. And it came upgraded even, you know. It says something when it's like upgraded, and I'm thinking of removing it over a strike, right? All out attack, it's okay. Past Act 1 we didn't really use it much. That's kind of how it is with some of these attacks. But it's okay. I don't rate all out attack very highly, but we needed it. It was like the first card we were offered, I think. So we needed some AoE. We need it's an okay. I mean, 10 damage when it's unupgraded AoE. That's pretty good, but the discard random card is pretty shit. It's just kind of middle of the road, I would say. Backstab, on the other hand, is like pretty god tier for Act 1 attacks. It's just always, you know, it's an attack that exhausts itself, so when you get to late game, you don't even need to like worry about it clogging up your deck. It does technically take up a spot in your initial draw, but that's it. And sometimes that's good to see, like especially, you know, we had Pen Nib. There's sometimes it was either used as the Pen Nib proc or to get it up to the proc and then run like Glass Knife or something. Bouncing Flask. I like this card a lot more than I think other Ascension 20 players do. I think it's one of the best poison cards. Sure, it does suck in it when there's AoE, but against a single... now, granted, I will say this is another card that I think we got through Astrolabe, but it's a card that if I was offered it, I would take it. I just love this card. And then we didn't get Snecko till really late, but it's worth noting how awesome it is with Snecko. It's, you know, an upgraded Bouncing Flask. It procs that shit 4 times. That's a lot of extra poison. That's like, think about how I said Corpse Explosion, just the upgrade of 3 is so good. Well, this relic gives it an upgrade of 4 for the same mana. It's pretty insane. Caltrops, I can't remember if I added this on my... I think I added this because of Hexaghost, right? I still don't rate it very high. You'll notice it really didn't do much this run. It helped us get through Hexaghost, but we probably didn't even need it. I'm of the mind that I usually skip this card. And even again, you know, it's fun to see it against the heart, but honestly, it just isn't needed. Usually you'll have, if you're going the poison route, you don't need Caltrops. You just don't need it. Like, honestly, I could have removed it as well if I had the opportunity to keep removing cards. Catalyst, God tier. I don't remember if it was this run or the last where I skipped it in Act 1, but you'll notice that I usually skip it in Act 1 unless I can get away with it. But definitely once you have poison mid to late game, this is like the top priority add. I even took it over that Piercing Whale, which we'll get to that in a little bit. But Crippling Cloud, another amazing card. Upgraded particularly is just amazing. To be able to AoE apply both weakness and a ton of poison is just so insanely good. You can never have enough Crippling Clouds. You know, I'm of the mind that there's these 3 cards here: Catalyst, Crippling Cloud, Piercing Whale. They're exhaustible cards. And I am of the mind that you can almost never have too many of them in a silent deck. They exhaust themselves, so it's like it may... Let's say you get a fat deck. Like, I kind of have a fat deck here at 35, but you also got to realize that 2 of these are like this is exhaustible, this is exhaustible, this is exhaustible, these are exhaustible, this is exhaustible. A lot of them card draw. Like, you can justify a 35 card deck when you have it set up like this. But generally, I try to stick more to like 28 to 30, I would say. It's like a good sweet spot. So dash, I think I took, like 2 dashes in Act 2, which I typically would not do. But I had that molten egg, which upgraded him. Getting him upgraded is pretty legit. Yeah, I don't know. They fall off a bit late game. They don't play so nicely with footwork because they cost 2 mana. They're also an attack, so if an enemy has thorns and whatnot, it kind of mitigates a bit of your defense. But it's just a really good card. Act 1, it's a king. Like Glass Knife and Dash and Backstab, I don't know if you can beat those 3 cards. Like Predator is really good as well, but I wouldn't put it on the level of those 3. They're just so damn good. What else? On footwork. Footwork is just amazing. It's always one of the best powers in the game. Like, to give in an upgraded form, it gives 3 to every. It's almost, you know how Apotheosis is like really good. Well, in a way, it's almost like you played Apotheosis for your defense cards. You know, that's almost one way you could think of it. Because this kind of standard 1 energy. Like if you think about Dash, it gets 3. The upgrade gives it 3. Defense upgrade gives it 3. Backflip upgrade gives it 3. You know, so on and so forth. Yeah, footwork's just really good. I don't know. It's pretty straightforward, but it's god tier. Like if you didn't know, now you know. Leg sweep. Really, really good card. I took it when I didn't have a footwork. It's still nice. I mean, these cards like Dash and Leg Sweep, they're still nice with footwork. But Leg Sweep was actually more enticing to me because I didn't have a footwork. It gave me a nice defensive option that didn't necessarily need footwork to be good. Like something like Dodge and Roll, for instance. If you don't have footwork, I just wouldn't recommend ever putting it in your deck. But if you have footwork, it becomes a pretty good card. Whereas Leg Sweep, if you don't have footwork, it can still be just fine, you know. And sure, we did end up getting a footwork. We did end up getting a Paper Crane, but that's just kind of the bonus on the top. It would have still been a good card otherwise. You take it when you need defense, basically. Noxious Fumes, another amazing poison card. I kind of had every single amazing poison card, which is kind of funny. You know, I had Corpse Explode. I wouldn't say Envenom is amazing. Envenom is so I should talk about Envenom a little bit because I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with this card. Like, I know when and when not to take it, and as a result, my win rate is pretty insane with this card. Like, my win rate's something like between 60 and 70% with Envenom, if I recall correctly. Even higher now since I won another one with it. But once you know when to not take it and when to take it, this becomes something that can make or break a run. And really, that's how I would say. If you think of this card, you think if you get offered it, and it's not in Act 1, I would probably just take it if I needed a damage, even if things weren't working out, because it's good enough in Act 1 that I can build into it and make it pretty good. But if you get offered it like as your Act 1 boss reward, and you think it's just kind of a nice to have, you shouldn't take it. If you do that, it's going to be underwhelming, and it's just not going to do enough. Usually with Envenom, like even this deck I have isn't even necessarily good for Envenom. Remember, it was added through Astrolabe. I'm kind of talking in circles here, but you know, I'll do maybe a video on Envenom at some point because I have a pretty good understanding of this card and when to take it and when not. But yeah, whatever. So Noxious Fumes. One more thing about Envenom. I would say only take it if it seems like it would give you more poison, like significantly more poison than Noxious Fumes would. That's how I would think of it. Yeah, but anyway, Noxious Fumes, just really good. It essentially locks in your poison, so the poison never actually drops, and it just keeps climbing. You know, the upgrade's pretty good too. I would say that Noxious Fumes upgrade isn't as high priority as like a Corpse Explosion or a Crippling Cloud, because I would rather have the immediate boost of poison than to just have the faster sort of slow tick of Noxious Fumes. That being said, though, I would still take this upgrade over a lot of other upgrades. Will-Aid Plans, one of the best powers in the game. When it's upgraded, it's even more insane, but being able to hold on to your cards to do what you need when you need to is kind of what makes Silent good. Like if Well-Laid Plans didn't exist, Silent would not win nearly as much as it does. Almost, it's so common for me to have Well-Laid Plans in a winning deck, and it's tough to win without it, honestly. You need some serious churn as a Silent to win without it. But yeah, it's hard for me to ever pass up having at least one of these. I usually don't put more than one into a deck, although I will in some cases. It really just depends. Backflip and Piercing Wail are the two bread and butter skills for mid to late game. Piercing Wail is good at all stages of the game, honestly, but Backflip, especially when you have footwork, is so good. You get a defend worth of defense, which is not like stellar, but it's still pretty good when you have footwork. And then you get to draw 2 cards, all for 1 energy. It's just really freaking good. Having these allowed me to dig through my deck and complete these fights before it was too late. Because I will say one really good card that I didn't have in this deck was Wraithform. That's another card that is pretty damn god tier. If you don't have a Wraithform or 2, you're kind of, I only had 1 footwork. I was on a timer on a lot of those fights, and having the backflips made it so that the catalyst is what greatly reduces the timer, but I need the backflip to kind of get everything together. I need to get to my Well-Laid Plans. I need to get to my Crippling Clouds. I need to get to my Piercing Wails and whatnot. Backflip makes that possible. Bane, usually I don't put Bane into my decks. In this case, though, I did take it, because I think at the point I took it, we were kind of at a critical turning point. Because remember, I'll go over relics too, but remember we took Astrolabe. I think Bane was just something I needed to take there in order, because at that point I think I had the Envenom transformed, and I needed, Bane made sense because I had Envenom, basically. Bane is really good along with Envenom. I would never really take Bane outside of having Envenom in Act 2 and beyond. Act 1 I might take Bane if I base, let's say I took a Deadly Poison as my first card offered, and I only, maybe I had to skip the next reward, and then another reward came up and Bane was offered alongside trash choices. I would take the Bane in that case. And especially if an elite was right around the corner, because why not, right? A Deadly Poison alone isn't enough, and a Bane with a Deadly Poison can do a lot of damage. But in general, Bane is not necessarily a great card in a general sense, but in this particular deck it made sense to take it. Piercing Whale, on the other hand, is just amazing in a general sense. There's no deck that couldn't use Piercing Whale. There's decks that couldn't use Backflip, you know? Like, there's decks where Backflip might not work, but it fits into most decks. But a Piercing Whale fits into every fucking deck. It took me a while to realize how good Piercing Whale is. It's another one of those cards that if Silent didn't have, their win rate would not. Apparently Silent win rate is the lowest, but for me, it's the highest. All that being said, though, like, it would be much lower without Piercing Whale, just straight up. Like, there's so many fights that it's so helpful on. I mean, you'll notice, like, Awakened one, the Heart, even the elites, even the Spire elite, like that multi-attack that the Spear guy does, like, Piercing Whale is such a difference maker. It's a difference between taking 20 to 30 damage and taking none at all, Book of Stabbing, Mob, the Gremlin Mob, like, so many fights where Piercing Whale is just so necessary on, Malace and Piercing Whale have a lot of similarities, but Malace has a little bit more specific of a case, but they're both generally, like, I would say they both generally fit into every single Silent deck. It's pretty hard for me to pass up Malace. It's pretty hard for me to pass up Piercing Whale. I would say at Piercing Whale, like 5 or 6 is about when I'll stop adding them. I don't even know if it would be wrong to keep adding them, though. It's like, you just can't ever have too many of this card. Quick Slash, I believe that was the 3rd card we got from our Astrolabe. I would never really add it past Act 1 on my own, but it was okay. I mean, it cycled itself. For a while, it was literally our only card draw, so it was okay. It's interesting that the upgrade, it's randomly gets 4 damage, whereas like all the other 1 energy attacks, the 1 energy common attacks just get 3. I don't know why Quick Slash gets 4, but it's worth noting that it does, so it's a little bit higher, better of an upgrade than, say, just upgrading Dagger Throw or something. The defense, nothing much there. We had removed all the strikes by the end, so that was nice. Neutralize, we upgraded it at some point. It's a pretty good upgrade. Sometimes if I'm getting my Niao rewards, and if they ask you to upgrade a card, it's always going to be Neutralize for me. Being able to carry, for 0 mana, you're just always going to be able to play it, and to be able to carry that weakness into the next turn is pretty big at any stage of the game. Survivor, yeah, it's okay. Master of Strategy, I don't like colorless cards most of the time. You'll notice, like, I'm a little bit different from Jorbs and a few other people I've noticed on that. Like, I've noticed on that event where you're offered, between 1 and 3 colorless cards, they almost always take the 3 option. To me, it's not even worth my HP most of the time to ever take anything other than just the 1. Sure, I got lucky here and got offered a good one, like Master of Strategy, but in my opinion, most of the time, you're not offered good shit. Like, it's usually like Mayhem or, Purify or some bullshit like that. But that being said, Master of Strategy is one of the good colorless cards that I would take in that event. The only other ones I would consider, in this particular run, I wouldn't have took Apotheosis, but most of the time I would take Apotheosis. It just so happened that my deck was basically already fully upgraded, so there'd be no point to me taking it. And then I'm trying to think if there's so many. I would maybe take Discovery at times. Discovery's pretty okay. I wouldn't take Hand of Greed in that event, but Act 1 Hand of Greed can be pretty good. And every now and then I've taken Panic Button. With well-laid plans, it can be okay. If for whatever reason you didn't hit on like enough defensive options for Silent. Yeah, I can't think of any other colorless colored cards that are particularly good. And then Ascender's Bane. And we should also go over the relics. So we tried our Snipe. I don't believe we got it, but that's okay. If I remember correctly, we got the War Paint, which upgraded to Defends, which later was nullified by that event. Dreamcatcher, I don't know if this actually got us a single card. I don't really like this relic. When I'm in Act 1 and I'm busting my ass to take these elites, I want a relic that gives me immediate benefit, you know? Like something like Molten Egg. Even Molten Egg can be shitty sometimes, but I got it early enough that it was good. But, you know, Dreamcatcher, it's just one of those relics that it doesn't really do much. Like, you get a card offered if you rest, like Big Whoop. You know, most of the time I'm trying to upgrade anyway. But, you know, it was okay. Frozen Egg, though, we bought that, and that was amazing. We went right, you know, every power we got was upgraded immediately. And Venom, you know, some of these cards, it's like, it's just so much better in the upgraded. Like in Venom, you know, halving the costs, especially since we didn't get an energy relic at the first boss. It's just pretty good. Pair, you know, there's not much to say about Pair. I feel like it's the shittiest of the HP upgrades, just on a power level speaking. Like Strawberry at a common is 7, and then at an uncommon it's only like 3 more for Pair at 10. So I feel like it should be a little bit more, but it's fine. It was okay at the moment I got it because I think I had taken some damage and it basically just re-healed me. And then every heal thereafter was better because of it. It's not horrible. Incense Burn was godly. And I didn't even, you know, utilize it as good as I could have, but I tried to. I got pretty lucky too. There was a lot of times it was prepped up and I totally didn't mean to do it. But if you're really on your game and you're paying attention to this thing, it is maybe the best relic in the game, honestly. Getting that untangible when you need it is just insane. It's just insane. Astrolabe. So that was the interesting decision. I still stand by that I made the right decision. I may have won no matter what I took there, but hard to say because the Astrolabe, it took me a while to realize how good Astrolabe is. It's really one of the better boss relics. I would still say that Snecko Eye is hands down the best one, but Astrolabe, it's funny because I used to think, oh, energy relics, those are obviously the best boss relics, right? But I have come to think Snecko Eye is definitely the best one, but even Runic Pyramid I think is better than pretty much all of the energy relics in most cases. And Astrolabe is better than almost all of the energy relics in a lot of cases. You know, deck consistency can override energy in a lot of cases. I mean, think to all the Act 2 times that you died early to midway through the act where you had an energy relic, but you just weren't drawing into defense when you needed it, or into a finisher type card when you needed it, you know, right? Astrolabe makes it so that your consistency goes way up. You can target which, unlike, and I like Pandora's Box as well, actually, but Astrolabe I find much better because you can target just those strikes because you need those defends usually. Yeah, Astrolabe's just really good. Sometimes you miss. The cards I got from it were, what were they again? They were Storm of Steel, Quick Slash, and Venom. Was that it? I think I had another event that transformed like one card as well. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Bouncing. I think I was Bouncing Flask, and then maybe either Venom or Storm of Steel came later. I think it bounced. Oh yeah, Bouncing Flask, Storm of Steel, and Quick Slash were what my transforms were. So even then, only one of them was even that good, and that's Bouncing Flask. Storm of Steel is complete trash, and Quick Slash is okay, but just the simple act of turning the strikes into those, and I didn't even get, again, I didn't particularly get stellar transforms there. It was still like really good. You can have better or worse transforms than what I had. I'd say generally they're better though than what I got. Storm of Steel was pretty useless, and Quick Slash it's definitely a big upgrade from a strike, but it's not like insane. Like sometimes you're getting things like an upgraded bullet time. I will usually never pick bullet time, but when I get the upgraded version through an Astrolabe or even Pandora's Box, it can carry a run for me. It makes up for not having that energy. But we're not here to talk about that really. So, Cursed Key probably would have been just as good though as Astrolabe. They were all pretty good boss relics that I was offered. Eternal Feather put in pretty good work, but by the end, I remember I was resting with full health, like on 2 or 3 of those campfires. So it was nice to like get me there, but it kind of didn't do much later on. Meal Ticket. I like Meal Ticket personally. But at the time I had taken it, I had it in my mind that maybe Coffee Dripper could be something I could do because I already had the Eternal Feather, so I figured it would be a nice compliment to it. Ended up getting the opposite of it, but that's fine. Anchor. Anchor is probably my least favorite of the 3 ship blocking relics. It is the OG one, so respect for that. But I don't know. I feel like turn 1, most of the awful fights in this game, enemies are not attacking you. So, I mean, it's okay. Like on the heart, it allows you to not take Beat of Death damage. Like it's a nice to have, but I would never like buy this relic probably. Pen Nib on Silent. This was like one of the things that enticed me to get Glass Knife because I had Venom, and then I also had Pen Nib, so I was like, I could see Glass Knife pulling my ass out of a few fights if I could Pen Nib it, and it certainly did actually. Like it saved my ass a few times. But Pen Nib, it's a relic that if you're not paying attention to it, similar to this Incense Burner, if you're not paying attention to it, you're not prepping it up, you're wasting the value of it. It's a really good relic, honestly. Even in the Silent, it's particularly insane on Watcher and Ironclad, but it can be probably, yeah, as you can see with Glass Knife and stuff, even Dash and whatever. It's pretty good. Fusion Hammer. I have come around on this relic a lot recently. I've come to realize it is actually one of the best energy relics. In this case, it was pretty obvious how easy it was for me to take it, but there's less obvious times that I've taken it and it's carried me through. It's an energy relic that doesn't necessarily have too bad of a downside. Uh, in this case, I had all my cards upgraded already, and I had 2 of the eggs. But I've had a lot of cases where I had almost no cards really upgraded, and no eggs or anything like that, and I still took it. Um, sometimes you just have to sacrifice upgrading your cards to get that energy. It can especially be good if you got like a shovel or even like a dream catcher in this case. Ice cream is pretty amazing. You just have to remember to use it. As long as you can remember to use it, this is one of the better relics in the game. This is a relic where, especially if you get it early, you could get some complete, like I got pretty good boss relics, but let's say I was forced into taking, like, instead of Astrolabe, I had to take like Black Star or something like that. Ice cream is one of the few relics in the game that could basically make you still survive that bad of a boss relic, or like Sacred Bark or something, which I know other people like. I personally fucking hate Sacred Bark. I think even with White Beast statue, even with like every potion relic support imaginable, I still think it's one of the worst boss relics in the game. But I won't get into that. I know I've already gotten hate enough for that. A lot of hate my way on Reddit for that one, but yeah, ice cream good. Wing boots, I'm usually pretty disappointed when I get this one. It did hardly anything for us in this run, as it usually does in most of my runs. It's like you already plan out your path anyway by the time you get it. And it's like, okay, are you going to change your path now? Like maybe at best it just gets you like 1 heal or 1 upgrade. And then it's like, because you have to jump to the path and usually you have to jump back. And then maybe you jump again. So it's like, in a way, it's maybe like it can get you to a shop or an elite or a campfire, maybe 2 to 3 that you couldn't do before. But I don't know. It's another one of those relics that doesn't really give you immediate benefit, and it may never give you any benefit. I think I only used it once, right? Preserve Insect, I like it. I mean, it's much better in Act 1. Makes those fights like Gremlin Knob a lot easier. If you chunk off 25% of his health, you can usually kill him by turn 3 with even a pretty mediocre deck. Paper Crane, this card is God, or this relic is God tier. There's so many ways for Silent to apply weakness, and I believe this is only a Silent relic anyway. But it's just so good. To cut them down to 40% instead of 25%, my God, it's just, there's some, like leg sweep, you already get neutralized anyway. Simply upgrading it is already making this thing pretty good. But, leg sweep, crippling cloud, malaise, just all these good, just top tier type cards that apply weakness. Blue Candle's one of the more useless relics in the game. I'm always pretty disappointed to see it. I can count on my hand how many times I've been able to actually use this card and have it be any benefit to me. The main time I've ever been able to make it work is if I have Centennial Puzzle and I have a Wraith, that curse that's innate. Then it's basically like adding a bag of prep at the cost of an HP. You just better hope that you don't get that buffer relic, because I've had that happen too, where it fucked my game plan up. But that's really like so at best it's a bag of prep, which bag of prep is a common relic, and this I think is an uncommon or even a rare relic. But yeah, and not to say bag of prep isn't good. It's one of the best uncommon relics in the game, but it is kind of funny how that works out. Like Blue Candle's best case. I can't think of many other good things that Blue Candle could be good for. I guess I'm trying to think when I got it. If I got it after, or if I got it before that Mind Bloom event, I could have maybe took the normality. Even then, though, if you draw into the normality, you can't play it, I don't think. Yeah, whatever. It could be okay in that case. Tungsten Rod, I really like this this relic. There's just a lot of really interesting. It saves you a lot of HP just in general, but there's some interactions that are just insane with it. Like particularly with Silent, who has Ghost in a Jar and Wrath or Wraith form. You can basically survive. It's going to do 0 damage to you when you're intangible. And I've had cases where I get this and I can go several floors with like 5 or 6 HP, and it's the difference maker. Snecko Skull, also God tier relic. 1 additional poison for everything. There's just so many things it can proc. I mean, it makes Venom literally twice as good. It's like a free upgrade to Noxious Fumes. It's, Crippling Cloud. It in an AoE fight, however many enemies are, that's how many times Snecko Skull proc for you. Bouncing Flask, it's amazing. And Bag of Marbles, at the point we got it, didn't really matter, but it can be okay. It's particularly good with Akabeko. Like if you have Flechettes and Riddle with Holes and Akabeko along with this, you can do a lot of damage on turn 1. Kind of delete enemies just right off the get-go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My throat's starting to get sore, so I'm going to stop the video here, and hopefully you got some entertainment / education of how to do some silent play. And until next time, see you later.